Hello everybody, welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Today we are going to be ripping the bones out of our city in TeaVille. Yes, the train network needs sorting. We are going to build a separate cargo and passenger train network for servicing all the needs of our passengers and our industry and commercial centres in our city. This is going to be a huge change to how we've got it all set up now. We are going to do that, and I'm going to use a mod that's going to give us a humongous overview of our city, which is absolutely fantastic. I'll show you that in a second. Look at this train line over here. Look at all the people that are waiting. Look at them. So many people waiting on these train lines. I need to take another look and see what trains we need to sort out going in and out. But anyway, let's take an overview of our city and see what our train network looks like at the moment and some ideas we've got to change it, and also how you can use this in your city as well. So here we go. This is the overview of TeaVille, and it can be hard to see what you have built up in your city sometimes. This is where we started off down here, and we've expanded all over the place. We've got a lot of industry over here on the left-hand side along the coast. We've got a cargo train hub down here. You might be just about to make it out. We've got another cargo hub somewhere else. I'm trying to think where it is. In here, that's it, in this section. This is all our farm area that we need to really work on that. But it can be hard to pick things out. So we are going to use a mod called CSL. Let's go into our options here and I'll show you. Here we go. So this is called CSL Map View. And you can export a map of your save that you're currently in, and you can export it and run a viewer. And this shows you the folder where they're going to be saved. You can just click on that and it will open that folder for you. And here we go. I've exported the map. I've opened it in the map viewer, and this is the default settings that it opens with. There's some other options you can look at up here, but I'll let you discover those for yourself. But the one that we're very much interested in is this black and white dotted line here. That is the rail connection. So we can see we've got a rail connection up here to the north. If we move along and look along the east side, we've got one coming in there. We've got two coming in over there. That is interesting. We've got nothing along the south here because we've got all the mountains down here. We've got our islands and the west side. No, that's it. So we've got 1, 2, 3 different connections. And as we can see, they crisscross the city. So this one comes in here. Passenger lines come into that's our Olympic area, our stadiums area. Branches off down here, and we've got another local passenger one. Let's just zoom in a little bit here. We've got passenger one here. We've got a double one here, passenger and cargo. We've got this mess here, which actually works, but it's a mess. And then it splits off to a cargo harbour down here. Then it goes through the middle of our city, splits off here to our university area. Then it splits off down here, runs along this little nice straight area and goes to our other big hub over here that we started off at the beginning of the video. And then it comes along here. There's the other cargo station that I was thinking of. There's one there. And then it comes over here. That's a passenger one. That's a passenger one near our new area we just built. And this is another big passenger metro one, if I remember correctly. And then they all join up and leave. So we've got to think, how are we going to sort this out? So with the cargo ones that we've got, one here, and one down here, we want to differentiate and separate those from the main track. And there's a few different ways that we can do that. We can run a secondary track alongside this one that only connects to our cargo stations. Or we could sort of split that off. So we could leave this main bit coming in up here, and then we could split it off here and have a separate rail, I think, that comes down this coast, goes into that cargo, comes through here and goes to that cargo, and then it's got to connect here, and then continues down this coast and connects to that cargo one there. And then at other times we can also connect that up to other cargo stations as we put them in. And then these rails, lines from over here, we could also split those off and connect there and connect there. Something like that. I think that's the way we'll do it. Yeah, and that's definitely going to help. But anyway, nice little cool mod for getting a good overview of your city. If you want to go and check that out, it's called CSL Map View. Just type that into the search box on the workshop. Right, back to TeaVille. Okay, so this has the potential of getting quite complicated, so we can take it one step at a time. Here's our rail line coming in the top. I definitely want to branch off down here, and I'm going to do it before this junction, so I think this is the perfect spot to branch off. There we go, very simple. Trains coming in can go down here, trains coming out can go back up again, and I think that will work totally fine. And then we're going to run this line straight down here, and then we're going to sort of branch it off over to this section. I think we're going to utilise... What have we got here? We've got a hill. Yeah, I want to utilise a bit of this land here to put in some sort of train junction that can connect up to the line that comes from up here and the line that comes from down there as well. Right, okay, after many, many hours, days, weeks, months... No, well, actually, about an hour. We've come up with these ones here. So we've got this sort of... Yeah, it's got like a roundabout turbine sort of look to it. I quite like that one. We've got this one here, which actually is like a train roundabout. With a bit of tweaking, that one could work quite well. And then we have this roundabout train. Oh my goodness me, I can't talk. Roundabout train intersection as well. It's got like a double height thing. It's like 8 tracks. I don't think we need one that big. But I think I like the look of this one the best. So... what we're going to do is I'm going to bring the other tracks in as well. So we've got this one that branches off and now comes across there. We need to unlock some of these extra little bits over here, and we're going to bring in these other train tracks as well. There we go, that's 2 of our lines brought over to this area, and then we've just got to find the third one, which is this one here, and see where it makes sense to branch that one off as well. I'm thinking maybe along here somewhere, and then it can go up, coming over here, something like that. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We have all 3 of our train lines now in this area, and the plan is if we use one of these 4-way intersections is to take the extra line that comes out and bring that down here and split that somehow to connect to our cargo hub down here, our cargo station in there, cargo train terminal, and the other one that I always forget that is over here. Down here on the coast somewhere. There it is. There it is. I found it. Excellent. Oh, autosave, quit sip of tea. Yeah, the one I'd really like to use. I just like the look of this one. This train intersection with the sweeping bit in the section there, like a turbine interchange. So we're going to have to make a little bit of extra room here. I am going to make use of... what am I looking for here? Here we go. The extra landscaping tools. That's what the mod's called. Just to smooth this area out and give us some room. There we go. I think we're going to go with that, which means we just need to rearrange a couple of our train lines here to connect this thing up. Aha, here we go. Remember I was telling you about trains doing weird things? Look at this one here. This top line goes that way from right to left, and this train has just stopped. He's decided he's not going to move. Let's see if we can actually select this train. Yep, he's supposed to be going that way, and he's just completely stopped. And I've no idea... oh, there we go. I've removed the front engine, and the rest of the train carries on. And it just means that all of these are backing up here, which is really, really weird. And now this one's going to stop. I'm just wondering whether I've accidentally messed something up somewhere. No, it shouldn't be, because... I'll tell you what, let me just get rid of this train and get rid of this train. And let me just let these ones get going. Yeah, you see, there's no weird nodes or anything because they're all working okay. All right, we'll let them sort themselves out. But this is the line from the north. As we know, it splits off there. At the moment, they can still get to all the normal places. But it splits off there, and then it goes up here and connects to this. And then we have our line over here. These are the ones that are on the east. The first of 2. That splits off here. Little bridge over the top there. Goes straight across the land. I might level this all out. Curves around Curvy Bridge. Through the mountain. And that connects up to the top. And then our second line from the east. Here we go. I like this one. Splits off here. Got a nice double bridge that goes over the water. Some of the bits are a little bit high. I'll get those sorted. And then it's this one here that we're following. Goes underground, comes out here through this big mountain. Oh, another autosave just while I'm talking. And we're back. Splits off here, goes under that mountain, curves around and joins up there. So all of our cargo lines join up to this cargo train about. Yes. And then we've got this line down here, which we need to now work out where that is going to go. And just to get that overview with the map viewer, we can see our line split off there and come in here. We can see our line split off there and come in here. And we can see this line splits off with the bridges over there and comes in here. So where are we going to run this? Well, straight away I can see it can run straight down here, down the coast. Let's just zoom in a little bit. There we go, down here. And that is going to bring it right into contact with that cargo rail station. So we can definitely maybe run it through the middle there and hit that. Then we're going to want a bypass that also carries on and gets over here somehow without touching all of this mess. So this line here is going to go. And I think what we should try and do is run it underneath here alongside this road, just to sort of make it interesting. Come down here perhaps and come through this area and connect on the other side. And then we need to get it all the way over here. So I think this one here, that's not going to connect up to here anymore. We should run that one up the coast and then we can join that up to here. So we're going to need some sort of split in this direction. And we also want to make sure that any cargo trains from here, if they're going up the coast to a line, can also come down the coast to the other stations that we've got around the place as well, so they can sort of hook to each other. I'm just wondering whether to have another line that sort of comes around here and hooks up to that one. Yeah, let's go with some sort of triple intersection up here somewhere and get these three connected up. I think that's the way to go. Right, step one, we're going to remove this line here that runs around the coast. There we go. And goes underground. Let's have a look. Where does that one go? Yep, along here. Oh, nice curvy bridge. Yep, let's get rid of that. And that joins up to this section. So that can go, and that can go. Let's not unpause the game while we're removing all of these, because these cargo trains are not going to know what to do next. Then we want to remove this connection here. There we go. So our cargo train is now entirely separate. And then our third one, which is over here, we're going to remove this one-way little line going up there. And we're going to remove this one-way little line going up there. And then we're going to remove this connection that came down here. So let's see if we can squeeze this train line. There we go. Up this little section here. That's much better. Let's just come out. I think there will do. And then page up. Nice. There we go. We want to try and meander up this little bit of space that we've got here. Okay, so that gets that line up and over in this direction somewhere where we can have our little junction. Now we need to do the same for this one over here and get that. I think we're going to run it up the coast here, scoot around there, and I completely lost where we are. There we go. Then we can come across here as well and get into that area. That's where we're aiming for. Okay, so we've got this line coming from the train about, we've got this line coming from the cargo station down here, and we've got this line coming from this cargo station here. So the last one we need to hook up is this one. Yes, and I'm wondering whether, because ideally, we need some sort of bypass. I'm thinking this line here, could we run that through here and then down to this one? Oh man, this is going to be one wiggly train line. I need to think about this one. Right, we're still paused so we don't lose any cargo trains, even though I think I might have accidentally unpaused at some point. But we've managed to get this line here. I love it. Wiggling through the city, underneath this bridge. And then it slowly builds up to this here, running along the mountainside. Oh, I'm absolutely loving this. We're going to definitely add some rocks and things in here to make it look even better. Let's just delete some of these trees in the way. There we go. It comes along this side of the mountain, scooches down into a tunnel up the other side, and then we are almost there in this area for our little interchange, which has ended up being another four-way interchange like that one. Ah, okay, so what are we going to fit in here? Okay, slight change of plan. Our mountain line that comes along here is going to scoot round this corner. Let's just get rid of a few of these trees so we can see what's going on. There we go. It's going to come along the side of the mountain. It's going to, along the side of the highway. It's going to split off. So it's going to join. This is our other cargo line. If they want to go that way, they've got this split here. If they want to go this way, they can join onto that one. And then that's going to come across here to this little triple stack. I don't know what you want to call this one. Train interchange, which I think will work quite well. So now we have two new interchanges connecting up our separate cargo line from everything else. Oh my goodness me, that's taken my all day. Okay, so let's watch what happens here. This is our northern line. Let us follow this first freight train that's coming down there with our new setup. And as he gets down here, let's just speed it up a bit. He should branch off to the left. There we go. Excellent. We've got a couple of more trees a bit closer to the line there. So let's follow this one. Now, I am going to go around these train lines and level them all out and do all that sort of good stuff because some of these bits are a little bit high. Oh, he's the first one going through our new train about. It's not really roundabout, but it's round. Oh, and he's heading off down here. Is this going to be a train that's going to take... If he goes left, he's going along the mountain pass. He is going left. It's the first train going along our mountain pass. Oh my goodness me, yeah, that's a bit steep. We'll change that up. Don't worry about that. I know there's a lot of train aficionados out there that hate it. Whoa, little jump. That hate it when it... Oh, he's not going over the train mountain pass. There's train aficionados out there that hate it when a train has to go up a slight little ramp. Yep, but there we go. And he's coming down to... Oh, I know, this little cargo hub we've got over here. Yeah, look at that. Nice, nice, nice. And because these are all connected together, he could, if he wants to, go up there and then come back down here again, which would be absolutely fantastic. So now all of our cargo trains from every single direction are now separated from our passenger lines, which means that's a lot less trains on our lines. Oh, is he going left? Oh, so, yeah, that's fine. He is taking, here we go, cargo from one cargo station to another. And with all the little jumps we've got going on, he's the first one taking our mountain line. Look at that. What a view if you were driving that train. Fantastic. Oh, there comes another one back up the other way. Yeah, pretty steep, but they've got two engines. They've got an engine either side, so, you know, let's not quibble. I have made sure that all the bridges are high enough or low enough so cars can get over and under and round and all that sort of thing. And I just love the train lines like this above ground. Because there's always people that are going to comment saying, stick it all underground. But I love to see it above ground, see it all working. And here we go, look. He's just spawned in a boat because of all the cargo he's got. He's going to drop that off and he's going to disappear. Fan-flipping-tastic. Let's just find one coming in on this line over here. Aha! I think I found the reason why there's no cargo trains coming in on that line. Yeah, we've got a bit of a watery problem here. We're just going to use the Move It mod to lift this up, which has obviously got a little bit too low. Control H, do it the same height as that. There we go, and that's all going to wash away. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. A cargo train coming from the other east side line. Let's follow this one through, up and over the bridge. Utilising... Oh, it's only got a single engine, I think, this one. Yeah. But it's extra powerful. So that's how he's managing to get up any hills that we come across. Oh, yeah, this one's going to go through the mountain that we might end up over the motorway, the highway. We're going to end up turning this into some sort of nature walk or something at some point. There we go. Out the other side. Got a few trees to remove there. And again, into our train about. Excellent, and he's going on. Oh, look at that. That is a thing of beauty, and he's heading off to a cargo hub as well. It's another contender for the mountain line. Oh, I'm absolutely loving this. I'm absolutely loving it. I've got to say, this mountain pass train line was a bit out there when I first did it, with a few rocks and things around it as well. I think it fits in really, really well. I am loving the look of this. Absolutely fantastic. So there we go. That is how to separate your cargo train line from your passenger train line to help everything run smoothly and go really, really well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the next video on the screen as well if you enjoy Cities Skylines, and I will see you all very soon. Let's zoom in down here for the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.